Okay, grade 10s. I'm quickly going to walk you through activity 4.7.1, where you are asked to calculate the gradient of a straight line. Now, I'm not going to go into the maths of understanding. You don't have to understand the math behind this. But as a programmer, you have to be able to follow the instructions if you are given a formula. So the formula given, so we have 2 points. Point A, so if you have a straight line, it has a begin point and an end point. And you need those 2 points, which has 2 coordinates on a grid, an X and a Y position. And the gradient formula is the Y minus the Y of the first point, and then the X position 2 of the first one. And that's a simple calculations. So I'm going to take this over to my screen, and then I'm going to, I've already opened the program that you need, where you need to do the calculations. With the first one, we have to simply change the min and max value of each spin edit component to -10 and 10 respectively, and then we have to calculate our gradient according to this formula over here. So I'm going to have to zoom that out, and I'm going to take this over to my side. All right. Okay, so here we have our program. So just again, as in that before, you can simply select these, and then we are going to change the min value to -10 and 10. It is already done, so no need to do this again. So now to determine the gradient. Okay, so the first thing that we're doing is we have 4 values that we need to receive. So I'm going to create four values, and the first one is going to be and I'm going to call it x1, x2, y1, and y2, just to correspond with our coordinates. And then it's very easy to know which one comes from which. And then I need my m value, my gradient. So I'm going to call this, so these are all integers. And then I'm going to have my m value, and I could actually call that just m, so that our function actually, is exactly as it's shown in the book. But I'm going to follow our naming convention. I'm going to call that rm, and that's a real. Okay, if I have forgotten a variable, we can just add that just now. So now we have to initialize our values. So ix1 it comes from the spin edit. So no, we don't need to do any casting, because the spin edit has a value property that I can name. So edt, spin edit, and they actually named them incorrectly. So spin edit is not supposed to be, it's actually supposed to be sed, but it doesn't allow me that. So I think they called it spin x1 dot value ix2 colon equals spin x2 dot value, and then we have iy1, and that one is spin y1 dot value, and then we have IY2, which is spin Y2 dot value. Right, so we've initialized, and now we do our calculation. So in our calculation, we have Rm colon equal, and now we have Y2 minus IY1, and I'm going to put brackets around it because we want to, because BODMAS. Otherwise it will do the division of IY1 divided by x2. Oh, period 6 is starting. Okay, I'm going to pause this quickly and I'm going to come back. I just have to get my grade 12s going at the same time. All right, I'm back. So yes, BODMAS divided by, and now we have, sorry, I will have to open quickly my textbook on the side because otherwise I can't see the formula. Okay, so divided by, and now we have again a bracket, ix2 minus ix1. All right, and that is our formula. All right, so now this we need to display it with one decimal place. So, and it will be displayed in our label, LBL gradient dot caption colon equals, and now because it's a real, we have our function float to string f. What do we want to format? Our m, comma, ff fixed, comma, and I'm going to say 10,2. And that should do it. I'm going to zoom in, cancel that. I'm going to zoom in here quickly so that you can see the formula from close up. So LBL gradient caption colon equal float to string f rm ff fixed 10,2. Okay, I'm going to save this. I'm going to run it, and I have made an error somewhere. What did I do wrong? Integers. Oh my goodness. Okay, they are integers, but the data type itself is an integer. All right, and if I run this, I have now, for example, my x coordinate is 2, point B 4. I mean, this is now absolutely, just to show, if I calculate it, -1. Oh, and obviously I made a mistake. See, it displays 2 decimal places. This one should read (1). If I run this now, run, and I add random numbers 4, 5, 6, 7, determine gradient, you can see now it is with 1 decimal place. Right, I hope this helped.